Hey y'all, No here. Well, if you're like me, the crunchy, salty snack is your kryptonite. But have you looked at the price of a bag of chips lately? The prices keep going up. The size of the bag stays the same. But if you check down in the little left-hand corner, you'll see that the net weight keeps going down. So what are we going to do? Well, actually, most of those salty, crunchy snacks aren't very good for you anyway, especially chips. A healthier option is popcorn. And so that's pretty much what I have turned to because the price is much less and it's actually quite a bit healthier. There's a lot less saturated fat in a bag of popcorn than in a bag of chips, or unsaturated fat. They're using corn oil and things like that in chips now. So the fat that's in chips is unsaturated, as is the fat that's in popcorn, I think. But anyway, I did some checking, and so a bag of microwave popcorn will run you about 50 cents a bag, whereas a bowl full of non-microwave popcorn, that is the kind that you put in a pan and pop it, they'll run you around 22 cents a bag, or 22 cents a serving. And honestly, the bowl that I pop popcorn in yields a lot more than the microwavable bags anyway. And then you've also got the issue of what do you do with those bags after you microwave them and eat the popcorn out of them? Well, they go in your trash and eventually go in the landfill. And, I'm not sure how biodegradable those bags are, but I do know this. They pile up in your trash can really fast. And I never was a fan of taking out the trash anyway. So I have come up with a way that you can microwave popcorn in your microwave without using those pesky brown bags that keep filling up your trash can. So here's the option that I have switched to. So let's take a look at it. So this is how I make my popcorn. I use a 50-50 mixture of this yellow popcorn and this white popcorn. The yellow popcorn is a bit cheaper, and especially the Walmart brand, the Great Value brand, is quite a bit cheaper than the white Jiffy Time popcorn. And so here's the way that I make it. So you see here I've got a half bag of yellow popcorn. So what I'll do is I'll take a half a bag of this white popcorn, pour it into this bag, and then mix it up good. So I've already done that in this bag right here. Even though it says white popcorn, it's a mixture of the white and yellow popcorn together. And you don't have to mix them. What I find is that the white popcorn is a little more tender than the yellow popcorn, but the yellow popcorn pops up a bit fluffier. It makes a bigger kernel of popcorn. So I think the mixture of the two together tastes really good. And then what I use to pop in is a 2.5 liter Pyrex bowl. It's rated to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Now here's the part that's very important. Because the mixture of the right ratio of oil and popcorn, and actually the right amount of popcorn so that it fills your bowl, but it doesn't run over, is very important. So what I've found for this particular size bowl, 3 ounces of popcorn by weight. Might as well go ahead and finish up the bag. That makes just about the right amount of popcorn that'll fill up this size bowl. And the cool thing about it is that these bags of popcorn come in 32-ounce bags, so you pretty well know you're going to get about 10 servings per bag. So here's my 3 ounces of popcorn. Maybe a little bit more because I was trying to just finish up that bowl. And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of canola oil. Just 1. 2. And 3. And then we're going to stir that up real good. And what we're trying to make sure happens is that all the kernels get a good coating of oil. Now, I have done this same amount of popcorn with just 2 tablespoons of oil, and it will pop just fine. What I found is 3 tablespoons keeps it. With 2 tablespoons, it can taste and feel a little bit, have a dry texture, but 3 tablespoons makes it a little more moist. And then what we're doing with this spoon is what I'm trying to do is to spread it out so that, you know, it's not just one pile of popcorn in the center of the bowl, but it's spread out. So now we're going to put a microwave-proof cover over the bowl. And I looked and looked to try to find one that would fit down over the top of this bowl, but I couldn't find one. So what I ended up using is, this is actually the top part of an old popcorn popper that was just about the right size. It was off of a Stir Crazy popcorn popper. So now we're ready to go over to the microwave. So let's go there next. Okay, so you can see I've got my bowl of popcorn and oil in the center of the microwave. And so we're just going to set this with plenty of time, more than enough time. So I'm actually setting it on 15 minutes there. It won't take anywhere close to that long. But what I wanted to do was to make sure that I had enough time and the time wouldn't run out before the popcorn was fully popped. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the microwave. And the most important thing that you want to make sure you absolutely do is to not walk away from the microwave oven while the popcorn is popping, because it starts out slow but it finishes fast. So you want to keep an eye on it the whole time. And the other thing you want to make sure of is, depending on what kind of a fit you get over the top of your bowl, you absolutely don't want that top cover to come off the top of the bowl. If you do, you're going to have a microwave full of popcorn kernels that you have to probably pick out one at a time. So I'm not going to pause the time. I'm going to let it run so you can watch the timer. Of course, keep in mind that different microwaves have different power, and the time's going to vary depending on your microwave oven. But this will give you a little bit of an idea of how much time it might take. And you can hear it starting to pop now. You're also going to want to have some good pot holders to take the bowl out of the oven with, because the bottom of the bowl gets really, really hot. You're also going to want to have something to set it on. You don't set it on anything plastic or a kitchen countertop or anything like that, because it will scorch or burn or melt anything that's not designed to take heat. secret is knowing just the right moment to stop your microwave so that you pop as many kernels as possible but don't burn any. So I'm going to stop it right there. That was 11 minutes. So that would be a total of 4 minutes popping time. So I'm going to take that out very carefully because there will be steam inside there. And this Stir Crazy popcorn popper top has handles on it, so I can take that off without pot holders. But just be careful when you take it off of your bowl. So you can see it made 3 ounces is just the right amount of kernels to put in a bowl that size. That's a 3.5 liter bowl, I believe it was. So try it out, see what you think. Just be aware, depending on the size of the bowl you use, the power of your microwave, and a lot of stuff, it's going to take some trial and error before you really get it down to just the right amount of everything. When you first start out, I would better to use less popcorn kernels to start with than too many. If you don't use enough, you simply won't get a full bowl of popcorn. If you use too many, though, your bowl's going to run over. So start out slow and figure it out as you go. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy eating the popcorn as much as I do. As always, God bless you each and every one, and vaya con Dios.